Hey, how you doing? This is Craig Beck from StopDrinkingExpert.com, where we help people like you to escape the loop of problem drinking. If you're new to the channel, if this is the first time you've stumbled across me, then do yourself a massive favor and hit that subscribe button, ring the bell, and please like the video so YouTube will show you more of this stuff. Today, we are talking about the best supplements to help you quit drinking. Now, I hesitated before I decided to make this video, and let me tell you why. Because I think this subject has the danger of playing to those people out there, and there are a lot of them, who still hope that there is a silver bullet. There is a magic spell that someone else is going to wave and make their problem go away. This is not unique to alcohol. This is something that is in human nature. We always want the path of least resistance. We always hope that there is a tablet we can take that will make this all go away. Look, here's the harsh reality. If you are watching this video now and you are worried about your drinking, this problem did not arrive overnight. It didn't even arrive in the last couple of weeks or the last couple of months. The chances are good you have invested years, maybe even decades of your life to forming this problem. You have spent tens of thousands, maybe even hundreds of thousands of dollars developing this problem. You have dedicated huge amounts of your intellectual resource to forming this problem. If you think there is one tablet you can take or one sentence anyone can say to you that will make this all go away, you are deluding yourself. I have this constant ongoing conversation with people. People see me online, they see me on Facebook, they see me on YouTube, and they see me pushing my course. And they comment and they say, please help me. And I say, yes, do the course. That's what's helped over 200,000 people to quit drinking. It's a very specific 10-day process that I need to explain everything to you in a very precise way. I can't tell you one sentence. You have to invest some time and effort in this. And they reply, they say, yeah, please help me. And I say, yeah, do the course and then you'll fix your problem. And they go, yeah, I hear you. But will you help me? It's crazy. People don't want to put the effort in. If you've got a problem, you're going to have to work to fix it. All right? I know that sounds harsh, and it's all very easy for me, isn't it, sitting here on this side of the fence. When you're stuck in that loop of alcohol addiction, you do feel desperate and hopeless, and you're thinking, how can I get alcohol out of my life? It's the only thing that's helping me. All I can say is just as soon as you get started, you're going to start to realize that all of that stuff you've been thinking is garbage. You are sitting inside a magic trick, unaware that it is a magic trick. And the sober folks on this channel are in the audience and they're looking at you going, come over here, it's better. So that's just a really important message I wanted to get across, first of all. But let's talk about supplements, because they're not a silver bullet. They're not a magic spell that's going to help you quit drinking. But what they are is a weapon in your arsenal. They are a tool in the box. And if you combine the course that you do with me with various other things, including supplements, it's going to get so much easier for you. So today I posted up this blog on stopdrinkingexpert.com. If you go to the website and you go to the main page here, you'll see you can sign up for the webinar here, save my spot. But if you go up to the top of the menu bar, you'll see it says sobriety blog, and click on that. It will take you through to the latest articles. And here we are, the latest one, the best supplements to stop drinking alcohol revealed. First of all, let's just talk about why people struggle with the process of quitting drinking. A lot of people worry about withdrawal. Okay, so let's just talk about that, because withdrawal is perhaps one of the major reasons why you're going to return to alcohol initially. Cravings. You know, you get that jittery sensation that you need a drink. So let's talk about that for a moment. First of all, is it true that it's very, very dangerous just to stop drinking suddenly and you're going to drop down dead? And I'm a bloody idiot for even suggesting it. This is something I've talked about many times before. There is a very specific difference in the type of drinker I help. I help problem drinkers, people who are psychologically addicted to alcohol, as in they are holding down a job, they are holding down a relationship, they are not getting thrown in the drunk tank every night, they're not going to prison, they are generally highly functioning in society. It's just that every night when they get home from work, they open a bottle of wine, they start on a six-pack, and they've been doing it for decades. It's making them ill, it's destroying their life, and that's the sort of person I work with, okay? I don't work with full-blown alcoholics because they need inpatient medical treatment. If someone who is a full-blown alcoholic, and by that I mean physically addicted to alcohol, not just psychologically, as in if they don't drink alcohol, they will have severe physical side effects. These people need to be supervised by a doctor. So I don't work with alcoholics, I work with problem drinkers. Now, for the most part, problem drinkers, the withdrawal you're going to get is very mild. It's a sensation of mild anxiety, really. I would describe it as a sensation of not being comfortable in your own skin. It's that awkward sensation, a jittery sensation that you just feel a bit on edge. And you probably verbalize it and vocalize it as, oh, I could do with a drink. You know that feeling when you get home from work and you've had a tough day, the boss has been giving you, hard time, and you get home and the bills are waiting there for you in the mail and you're like, oh, could do with a drink. That's pretty much the withdrawal sensation that most problem drinkers get when they stop. So understanding what that feeling is important in this process, because as you'll see here in the article, I talk about dealing with the kick, and is it really stress? This is why people incorrectly drink when they get home from work, because they think that they're stressed and that they need the alcohol to unwind, which is not true, right? I know it feels true, but let me explain, because this is really important. If alcohol helps you relax, then the more you drink, the more relaxed you would get, correct? It can't change what it does. It's not a smart liquid. It's the byproduct of rotting vegetable matter. That's all it is. It's a poison. And the effect of this poison is people claim it helps you relax. So therefore, the more you drink, the more relaxed you should get. But that's not true, and you can prove it. When you get home from work and you've got that jittery sensation and you're going, oh, I could do with a drink. And you take your glass of wine and you have a drink and you go, oh, that's better. Yeah. But when you take the second drink, you don't go, oh, that's even better, do you? You don't even get a on the second sip. You only get a on the first sip. Why? If that drink is relaxing you, then the second drink should be even more potent than the first drink because of the compounding effect of what you're doing, right? But wrong. You only get a sensation of relief on the first drink. Why? Here's the answer. Because alcohol doesn't help you relax. All it does is it removes the symptoms of withdrawal that the alcohol put there in the first place. Do you see? So let's just say that, we have a person who's really stressed, and he's stressed because his boss is an asshole. 2, the kids are playing up. 3, financial problems. 4, I don't know, argument with husband or wife. And then 5, because they have symptoms of withdrawal from the alcohol. Yeah? Now, when they drink alcohol, this one goes away. And so it's not that they're more relaxed because of the alcohol. It's just that they're noticing the difference between that and that. They're moving from a state of being level 5 stressed to level 4 stressed. But here's the thing. This person wouldn't be at level 5 if they hadn't drank alcohol the day before. So this is an irrelevance. You are fixing a problem that you created in the first place and then giving the credit to the alcohol. It's nonsense. So understanding that when you get that jittery sensation when you haven't had a drink, that it's not because you're stressed. It's not because you need a drink. It's because the drug is kicking you. The drug is physically hitting you with a stick saying, drink alcohol and I will reward you. And then you get that moment. Yeah. So that's really important to understand that. So the supplements we take are designed to help with that sensation. They're not going to take it away completely, but they are going to help you deal with it. And let's just, I mean, you can come back and read this article in full. It's at the website. But let's just have a look at the list of supplements that I used when I was quitting drinking. Now, really important. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a pharmacist. I'm not here to give medical advice. You do not take anything that I say without consulting with your doctor. Okay? I hope that's understood. So, first of all, broad spectrum multivitamin. Drinkers tend not to look after their nutritional health. And also, alcohol acts as an inhibitor to many vitamins and minerals. So there is a chance that if you've been heavily drinking for a long period of time, you are deficient in certain vitamins and minerals, especially B vitamins. Alcohol is like napalm to the B vitamins. And that's why, as well as your broad spectrum multivitamin, I suggest you also take a B vitamin complex as well. Next on the list, omega-3, 3 capsules, 1,000 milligrams. Why? Omega-3 is an essential fat. If you spill some oil on your sofa, using water is not going to move it. You're not going to get rid of the stain, but alcohol will. Why? Because alcohol dissolves fat. So there is a chance as a drinker, you are deficient in these essential fats in your brain as well. Omega-3 is really important. It's also an anti-inflammatory. It's also an anti-carcinogenic. So it's just one of those miracle products that you should add into your diet, I believe. There is some argument about it. It's got some negative press recently, but I think that's generally been argued away, but you can do some research for yourself. But I tell you that I take omega-3, and I did when I was stopping drinking. Vitamin D. Now, this is an important point. Why vitamin D? Well, because it affects your mood. And there's a huge epidemic of vitamin D deficiency around the world because our lives have changed. We no longer work in the fields. We no longer walk to work or cycle to work. We wake up, we watch TV, we get in our car, we drive to the office, we eat our lunch at the desk, we get back in the car, we go home, and we just don't get exposed to natural light. And it makes us depressed. And what do drinkers do when they're depressed? They drink. So let's make sure that we're not depressed because we have a vitamin D deficiency. Important point. If you go and buy a multivitamin and you look on the back, it might say that it's giving you the 100% RDA of vitamin D, and you might think, well, job done. Unfortunately, the RDA, the recommended amount by governments around the world, is not based on the amount you need for a healthy life. It is based on some old data. It is based on the amount you need to prevent rickets. See, back in the Industrial Revolution, when we started putting children to work, the amount of RDA that you see for vitamin D on bottles is the amount needed to stop that happening. Well, there's a huge difference between preventing rickets and having an optimum level of vitamin D in your body. So I suggest, and again, do your own research, that you calculate your vitamin D amount on 20 international units per day per pound of body weight. Now, what you'll come up with there is a number that is 100 times bigger than the amount that is in the multivitamin. That's okay. There are books on this. Do some reading. Vitamin K2 supplements the vitamin D. That's all it does. Turmeric, I think, is just a miracle product. I take it every day without fail. It's an anti-inflammatory, and all disease is about inflammation. It is an anti-carcinogenic. It's good for your bowels. It's good for your brain. I just take turmeric. I think it's amazing. Magnesium. There's a chance you're deficient in magnesium as well. Most people are, but you need magnesium for a good night's sleep. And there are some other supplements as well that I talk about in the book, like 5-HTP, but I'm not going to go into it here because 5-HTP, 5-hydroxytryptophan, does have some problematic interactions with other drugs such as antidepressants and heart medication. So I'm not going to talk about it here, because if you want to consider adding 5-HTP, I want you to go off and do all that research on your own. So I hope that helps. They are the supplements that I took when I was quitting drinking. I believe they helped a lot. You can't just take them and not do anything else and hope to quit drinking. They're not magic. They're just another tool in the box. So I hope that helps. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, tomorrow, Wednesday, every Wednesday, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we have a live support session on YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, and Twitter. So wherever you want to watch, make sure you are subscribed and you have the notification bell rang, because it's a really important appointment in the week. Put it in your diary. We all come together, pat each other on the back for another sober week, and also help other people who maybe haven't had such a good week and are struggling a little bit. It's a really powerful point in the diary, and I hope you make it. 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow, every Wednesday. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Thank you for watching. Before you leave, click that subscribe button and ring the bell so you get a notification when I next make a video. And if you're ready to take action on your drinking, go to stopdrinkingexpert.com. You'll find lots of free help and resources. And of course, the world's most successful and respected quit drinking program. Easy for me to say, but do your own research, and the story is the same no matter where you look. Proven Expert rates us 5 stars, excellent, from 1,566 verified reviews. Trustpilot says the same, 5 stars, from 1,450 verified reviews. Reviews.io, 5 stars. It's the same everywhere you look. So if you want something that actually works, sign up for today's free quit drinking webinar. Book your place, and you'll even get a copy of my best-selling book, Alcohol Lied to Me, as a free gift just for turning up. Remember, the best time to have quit drinking was 10 years ago. The next best time is right now.